Okay, collective, this is a very specific message, so it won't resonate with everyone. What I was hearing before I started was abundance, abundance, abundance. And the first card out was a prayer answered, which is beautiful, obviously. But then everything else that came out with it seems to kind of indicate a romantic attachment. So your abundance may well come in connection with another person. It looks like it might be something that you find hard to wrap your head around, because there's a lot of duality with this offer that comes in. There might be some misunderstandings. It might feel a bit fraught, like an offer that you'd feel too scared to accept. You're being asked to get out of your head, because this is a prayer being answered after all. And yeah, you've got to not let the fears and the what if, the pros and cons, the pluses and minuses really scramble you up into a place where you're not going to accept this prayer that has been answered for your abundance. And so in this case, maybe the abundance is financial, but it is also just your whole life being more abundant and opening up in a massive way. Somehow this feels quite public. This feels like, with the microphone card here, it feels like you might have a little bit of scrutiny on you, like media attention. You might be elevated in a way that you weren't expecting in the job, for instance, and you're not really sure whether you are equipped for what's coming. Maybe you suddenly go viral with something, or somebody taps you on the shoulder and just elevates you in a way that you have the microphone thrust into your hand unexpectedly, is kind of what I'm picking up. So you're having to go in a bold new direction here, striking out into unknown lands. So it is going to be scary, and that's why you're going to have to get out of your head and not focus on the circular thoughts of, you know, this or that, and is it right for me or is it not? Because look at what we've got. We've got the roses card for love, for happiness. What does it say on it? Love, romance, affection, appreciation, devotion, fondness, delighted, gifts, friendship, somebody who's infatuated, enchanted, passion, fidelity, tenderness, yearning, and being attached. So if you can get past all the negativity in your own mind, there is something beautiful here. And look, contracts, agreements, commitments, whether this is romance or not, whether this is a business, if this is a business proposition, or a new job, look, it's going to be happy, and you're going to have a commitment that you are going to enjoy, because there's just so much good feeling around the rings and the wedding aspect of it. Contracts, agreements, strong connections, unions, partnerships, a counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and soulmate. So get out of your head. Be prepared to pioneer out into new lands that are unfamiliar, and be prepared to have the microphone in your hand and to really step up, be seen, be heard, and be unashamed about who you are, is what I'm picking up. So let's just pull, I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck and 3 from the romance decks. Comedy. Oh, I've got 2 cards. Comedy, peace, and team sports. Wow, that's a mixed bag. It feels like quite a nice energy. Collaboration with a group of like-minded people. A lot of fun along the way, and it's going to give you a lot of peace. So whatever it is, as long as you can get out of the chatter in your head, don't run around like a headless chook, stay grounded. What do our romance cards have to say about this, in case there's romance as a part of it, or even as a business relationship? So somebody is passionate and reliable. What a great combination that is. And they're flirty, but they might be a little bit hard to pin down at first. So just bear that in mind. But the seed has been planted. So if they come in, they tap you on the shoulder, they want to give you a job, or there is a bit of romantic flirtation involved, be patient with them, because they are reliable and they are passionate, but they might not be always present. They might have a ton of stuff on their plate and be a little bit hard to pin down, but the flirtation is there, and when the seed has been planted, it just takes a little while. Just keep calm, and you know, it looks like it could bloom into something beautiful and lasting. So I hope that helps, my darlings, whether this is abundance of finances, whether this is abundance of romance, or whether this just is your whole life about to explode into abundance. Your prayers have been answered. So this is Sarah, wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.